You'll see more affairs for women. One is because of opportunity. They're traveling more, they're in the workplace more, they're meeting other people more. That's one. But the truth is the UPS man was always coming to the house anyway. But
let's talk about cheating. Nobody ever talks about the proverbial elephant in the room of why women cheat. Is it the same as men? Are there different reasons? Are they searching for some elusive orgasm or some great experience? What's going on there?
Well, I want to say that women cheat for a lot of the same reasons men cheat. And I think there's some, illusions in our society that women always cheat for emotional reasons and men always cheat for sex, because I don't think that's true. Men cheat for emotional reasons and women cheat for sex. So, it happens both ways. And I think that there's, some cliches in our culture that women only cheat because they're emotionally needy or because they're, forgive me, but sluts. That's what we treat them like. And I don't think that's true. And I think that there's a lot of work that has to be done because frankly, the rates of infidelity are about the same for men and women. In my book, The New Monogamy, I talk about, how infidelity affects men just the way it affects women. And in order to recover from infidelity, I think we have to take a good look at that.
well, what I see is, when I look at the actual biology of men and women, there's a difference. And the difference for men is that when a man loves his wife, when he bonds with her, oxytocin levels go up. That lowers his testosterone. And if he doesn't have strong testosterone, he can't stay turned on to her. But if it's a strange woman that he doesn't love, or a new woman, a different woman, he doesn't know, if he has low testosterone, he can experience immediate arousal. So he feels alive again. So often it's just kind of like, wow, opportunity, and I'm feeling it. Now the flip side of this for women today is because you'll see more affairs for women. One is because of opportunity. They're traveling more, they're in the workplace more, they're meeting other people more. That's one. But the truth is the UPS man was always coming to the house anyway. But, but when women are out in the work world, that changes their hormones. Women's testosterone levels are higher. And if it's a very stressful job, meaning there's a lot of urgency and emergency and drive, what happens is testosterone levels spike. And when testosterone levels spike, that will lower her oxytocin levels. And one of the amazing phenomena is that when a woman has low oxytocin levels, she becomes extremely turned on to a man who is not available for her. So she knows that this man is not available, but the man who is available to her, her husband, doesn't turn her on like that. So it's a curiosity. It's like, wow, I'm feeling this. How can I go without this? This is amazing. And of course, it never turns out well, but it's this strong feeling. And if people don't understand these tendencies inside of us, then we're naive. It'd be like if you never heard of cocaine and I handed you cocaine, you went, wow, this stuff's fantastic. This is great,
I sound great.
Yeah. So there really are biological differences, but I agree with you. Now the world has changed, that women are having affairs just like men are, just for slightly different reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I think we also take our power as women and literally toss it into the laps of other men, and then we'll hop from elusive orgasm to elusive orgasm, or bed to bed, or man to man. But it's not his job to give us that or to fill that. If we don't find it within ourselves, that cycle of always looking for the grass is greener, or the guy that's greener continues.
Yeah.
Well, and I totally agree with that. And I think there is those physical urges, but I also think there's a spiritual urge that we have. There's some feeling to connect that's on a deeper level. And that if you feel like it's a pathological, where you're always going out there looking for the next catch, never feeling satisfied, there's something else that you're looking for. Because obviously it's not happening with the sex, you keep going to the next person. So I think that when you notice a pattern of it being very consistently driving your life, then you have to look within yourself and see what's going on.
We were talking before, and I just want to share this. It was like one of those Mars-Venus gender insights. But, a guy on a one-night stand, while he's having the sex, he's going, wow, she's fantastic, she's wonderful. Then you wake up the next morning and you like her less. You look at her and like, well, who was I just with? Who is this person I'm with? Whereas a woman has almost the opposite experience. It's like she looks over and go, oh my gosh, what have I become?
Yeah,
it's
right,
like, because it's a different in framework how we look at the world differently. But I think when we come to, like in the workplace, Can men and women get the same results? Yes, but they get them from different directions quite often. And if we come together in that, we produce better results. Same thing in our relationships. If we can just honor those differences, we come together in a more positive way. If we don't know how to, in a sense, what I'm speaking from is the biology, good communication skills to nurture healthy hormones, not taking hormones, nurturing healthy hormones, then suddenly you can sustain that attraction. And attraction is possible for a lifetime if you know how to do that.
This question is, very big because men are obviously cheating with someone, another woman, right? And we don't talk about her. So in terms of cheating, obviously it's a prolific problem, and obviously we need to dig a little deeper into what's going on with women.
And ultimately, I think you address this in your book, which is cheating is something a lot of people do, and it doesn't mean you have to end the marriage. It means you can work it out, and you find forgiveness, because we all make mistakes in life. And you don't throw up a whole family just because somebody's made a mistake, but you look to rebuild your relationship from there.